everybody. I'd like to announce the publication of Birth and the Dialogue of Love. This is the second edition. We're very happy to finally get this in print. First edition in 1981 was written by Marilyn Moran, the author and childbirth activist for many years. She passed away in 1998, but first we met her in 1997. And it was wonderful. We were planning the first national husband-wife home birth conference. And so what is this book about? This book is about childbirth, a niche within a niche within the home birth community. Marilyn was an advocate of husband and wife home birthing. And what that means is no doctor, no midwife, just the husband and wife. So this wonderful book, we really wanted to get it in publication again. It went out of print in 2001. We were busy raising our family, and finally we found the time. So for the last 6 months to a year, we put forth the effort and are pleased to bring this to you. It's available on Amazon.com for $19.99. Actually, did you know that's cheaper than what she was selling it for many years ago? It had a price of $24.95. And again, it's a unique book. It's still unique. There's a lot of book on unassisted birth, home birth. And like I said, this is a niche within a niche because she was an advocate of husband and wife home birth.
So we chose to make this book, to reprint this book of hers first because, at least speaking for myself, it was the book that made me look at birth from a whole new perspective. Our first 4 births of our first 4 children were in the hospital. Medical model, go to the hospital, obstetrician, all that. Every one of them, I felt like there was something missing. There was something not right. Every one of them had something different, but they all didn't. I thought, is this really how it's supposed to be? And then it wasn't until I read this book. Lynn, actually, before our 5th child was born, Lynn mentioned the idea of a home birth, and I thought at first that she was crazy. Why would we ever do that? And then I started reading, and this is one book that she asked me to read, and when I got done with it, I said, we have to do this. This is just amazing. And if you're healthy, and if you have no risk factors, because everybody worries about, oh, what if something goes wrong? Well, actually the vast majority of childbirth, there are no issues, and women's bodies are made to give birth, and that's one of the things I discovered in my research of getting ready for this. But this book is what prepared me for the whole different way of looking at birth. The husband donation of his seed 9 months ago is returned back into my hands as a child 9 months later. It was a miracle. It was just a miracle, a peak experience I'll forever cherish. Our last 2 children, our youngest 2 children were both born at home into my arms, and it was such an amazing experience.
And I think the book inspires you. What we did was we left the book, the contents. We didn't change the contents. We have a new cover. Bob and I wrote some forwards to it. The typesetting and the font is updated. And so it's got a fresher, cleaner look, but we kept the integrity of what Marilyn wrote. So we didn't add or change or take anything away. So in this book, there will be some, you'll notice that some of the technology has changed, but I want to tell you the birth stories are fantastic. They're romantic. Now, whoever thought of childbirth as a romantic encounter? Yeah. And she really goes into this dialogue and this specialness. So I don't know of people who wouldn't want this kind of birth if you really read about it and think about it. So anyways, it's available on Amazon.com. Grab yourself a copy, and I hope you enjoy it. And I wish you well if you're in the childbearing years and you're trying to decide and figure out what you would like for your birth. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you.